You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating. From the album Songs About Jane, it's Maroon 5 on the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train at 6:28. Coming up in about 15, 20 minutes from now, we're going to share the coolest experience that you had ever at a live concert. We've got some of your answers right there on our Facebook page, and if you want to chime in, please do so. But right now, you had an exciting night last night. You went out on the town with your girls. What's going on?
Yeah, it was cool. Perla and Crystal, of course, from my gym many years ago. We went, man, who knew that the Route 101 Beltway is like a restaurateur's dream? It's unbelievable. You live in like a culinary center of the universe, right in Raimondo. Yeah. We ended up going to the Tuckaway Tavern, which was wonderful.
It is, but you originally were going to go to a brewery, right, in Exeter that I had never heard of.
Yeah, off exit 9. It was Sawbellies, and come to find out, Sawbellies they have a lot of great organic stuff. They're closed Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, so well, you couldn't go there.
Yeah, we did the old U-turn in the parking lot on that one and went to the Tuckaway. But just so many of these great restaurants in that area.
Yeah,
they were just talking about all these places opening up. Very interesting.
It is great. We're very lucky in the Northeast in general, and new restaurants keep popping up all the time. It's funny that you bring up that area in Exeter because it's David's birthday today. Happy birthday, my love. And we were going to go out to Blue Moon Evolution, which was our favorite restaurant in Exeter. I just love it. I was there from the beginning at Blue Moon when they had just, tables and chairs, and they had just all takeout and a big salad buffet and all that. Well, I called yesterday and make reservations. They're now known as the Moon. And they don't have sit down anymore. They've got just takeout of bowls and stuff, and
Okay.
So you can go in and go ahead and get your food that way.
All right. So they've had a bit of a they've changed around a little bit in the last year.
Yeah, they did change. Okay. It was a little disappointing, I got to say, because it was very fancy, Blue Moon Evolution, but they evolved like their name says.
There we go.
And they're now known as the Moon. So we decided, okay, where else can we go? And we found a place in Candia. It used to be Pasquale's, but it's now Cello's.
Yes.
Which I've never tried. So we're looking forward to it. It's tonight.
I heard, the locals with some rave reviews. So.
The locals in my town.
Yeah. What did I spend?
God.
What did I spend? 2 hours and 55 minutes in Raymond, and I'm a Raymond local. I'm a Route 101 expert.
But you heard it was good?
Yes, I heard it was terrific. So you're, you knock wood, but I think you're in for a real good night.
Should I make reservations at this place or what?
I don't know. I didn't go that far. I didn't know. I'm unaware.
All right. Well, I'll let you know how it is tomorrow.
All right.
Hey, it's day today, tomorrow, and the next day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If you took this week off, you're in luck.
Got that comfort index, where it just feels amazing too.
Yeah.
It's not there's no mugginess.
No, it's really very nice outside today. So keep that in mind as you're putting on your drawers today. Hey, on Facebook, what's the coolest thing that ever happened to you at a concert? What's the coolest that ever happened to you, Train?
So yeah, I had David Bowie tickets, what is now the SNU right there in Manch, back in 2004. And they were through the station, and just randomly, I had ticket A1 and ticket A2.
Yes.
We were literally at the feet of David Bowie. We were right there at the corner of the stage where he stood for 90% of the show. He threw his pick at the end of Quicksand, and the girl I was with caught it.
Wow.
In the air.
Does she still have that pick, do you know?
I'm assuming.
I
will have to.
Should you call that girl? Are you still in touch with her?
I'll have to reach out and see if that pick is still in her possession. Unless you put it on eBay or something for $1 billion.
Yeah. Is she the chick in Vegas that bears your children, or is this another woman that?
No.
You know this? Oh, okay.
No. If she does those things, I'm unaware of it.
You're not the first guy that's unaware of a family. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, on our Facebook page, Patty says we had general admission tickets to a Pat Benatar show at the casino. 2 women came up to us and gave us 4th row center tickets. They go to a lot of concerts, they said, and always buy 2 extra to give away. Come on. Wish I had gotten their names. We had an awesome night.
That's unbelievable.
Yes.
What an upgrade that is.
Aw.
Yeah, I guess just, people, you love to see the reaction on people's face when they do something like that. It's really nice.
Yeah. Fred says after the concert, he met Meatloaf once in downtown Boston. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you see, he puts on a heck of a show, and then I guess, he goes out and about at the end. So
Yeah. You can do that sometimes if you stick around long enough. Have you ever waited for an act to come out after the show?
No, I never, for them to leave the building and all that stuff. I ran into the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom. I saw Motorhead way back in the day. And sure enough, Lemmy Kilmster there, he walked around, did a couple of laps, just walked around Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, like that whole block after the show.
That would have been something. It was aren't you Lemmy?
It was like the Pied Piper. No, because it was like, everybody knew it was him. There were a bunch of Motorhead fans. He had 200 people, walking with him. Yeah. No security or anything.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's the way he liked it, baby. I don't want to live forever.
Yeah. Funny. After a show at the music hall, I ran into Lisa Fisher. Now, you might not know who Lisa Fisher is, but she is a phenomenal voice. I think I've talked to you about her before, Shane. She was performing with Chris Bodie, who I love, and she also does the live backup vocals for the Rolling Stones. She's done that for decades. So if you've ever seen the Stones, you've seen Lisa Fisher. Just unbelievable. Now, she's not Mary Clayton, who did the vocals on, a lot of their albums, but she's, she does all the background vocals for the Stones.
I didn't know that. I know you saw her, met her.
Saw her. I've met her since then several times. We follow her. Yeah. We just went to, what's the place on top of the Prudential? That jazz, Scullers.
Okay.
Jazz Club. We saw her there. We've seen her 5 times. She knows us now. She waves. Hey, there's Sarah David. Hey, how's it going?
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
But anyway, we've got Pat Benatar. Speaking of her, coming up next. Talking about the best moments that have ever happened to you at a concert. You can feel free to chime in right there on our Facebook page. And then you were talking about Pat Benatar. Now, you can leave the names out. I mean, except for the fact that we're talking about Pat Benatar. But what's the tea? You got a dish.
Well, I got to say, first and foremost, Pat Benatar is one of the most wonderful people on earth.
She is.
She's an absolute sweetheart.
I agree.
And this is not Pat Benatar, but somebody in her crew.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So this story goes back a ways. Understand, this happened in, it was actually, I looked up the date because I'm me. It was Sunday, August 5th, 2001. Almost 20 years ago.
All right.
Oh, no, that's, almost 20 years ago. So understand, before Netflix, before Hulu, we used to watch this thing called the cable TV. It was millions of people would watch, VH1 and Behind the Music. That was a big time show.
Oh, Behind the Music was a great show.
Yeah, terrific.
Yeah.
It was, VH1, the kind of the sister channel to MTV, would do these documentaries. You can still get them everywhere.
Yeah,
terrific.
Yeah.
So Pat Benatar's big debut was Sunday, August 5th on Behind the Music. Well, she was playing there at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom, and backstage, so you see some things, you hear some things.
Yeah.
And someone was not happy because they were promised that there would be a television live hookup on stage where you could watch Pat Benatar's Behind the Music special, not listen to it, because she's going to be playing.
Yeah.
But they would just have it on, have the TV on mute while it was there.
All right.
And sure enough, with about 10 minutes left before the show, somebody with a, like an 8th grade audio visual cart.
Okay.
Weak. Pushes up a TV screen. There's probably maybe a 20-inch TV screen, maybe a 24-inch. I don't know. But it was, old school cathode ray.
Yeah.
Might have had wood on the side.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
And sure enough, they got their Behind the Music. Which Pat Benatar was just like, oh yeah, so that's happening tonight. That's cool. And that was about all she said.
All right. Yeah. Sometimes they ask ridiculous things.
I am sure she didn't want that TV there any more than the Man in the Moon. Yeah.
Right. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that.
That was funny.
You can share album. I didn't even know what a margarita was.
Yeah, you probably think it was just a town, not a drink.
Wasting away again in Margaritaville. I'm like, what does that mean? Where is Margaritaville? Sounds fun. Except for the tattoo part. Anyway, it's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train at 7:12. It's time now for the Brain Strain, as we do at about this time every day.
Yeah, love the Brain Strain. Of course, got that 40th anniversary Raiders of the Lost Ark, collection for you if you win this one. Now, those sleepy New England men. Oh, man. I guess just, the sun being out 21 hours a day, I guess we just want to take naps all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. So the most common places that the sleepy New England men take naps, number one, they're just taking naps at their house. I mean, at their home. That makes perfect sense.
It does.
Two, bosses and, supervisors may want to not listen to this, but second place they're taking naps at work.
It depends on what you're doing for a job. I mean, maybe you're part of a sleep study.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And some dudes like, you've been on construction sites or whatever, they don't even eat. They're just like, you know what, I'm just going to nap out.
Yeah.
Some people rather sleep than eat.
I've slept here.
Oh, it's wonderful.
There's a couch that I have taken a 10-minute power nap on.
Yeah, it can recharge you. You can just take your time and take a nap at work.
Yeah,
so that's
I don't know
the second most thing.
Who else has been on that couch? But anyway, so at home, at work, where's the third place?
Well, that's today's Brain Strain.
Okay.
Yeah, the third place that they take a nap is here. Where is it?
877-45-SHARK. If you think you know, give it a shot. It's an actual place. Not really.
I think somebody's going to get it.
I think so.
I bet you somebody's going to get it.
Where do you nap? First place is home. Second place, work. Where's the third place that men take naps here in New England? 877-45-SHARK. Give it a shot. Hey there. Don't you think?
Yeah.
You only had that one hit. That was it.
Yeah, no, that's a great tune. I'm always dancing around wherever we play that thing.
Me too. Ella loved it. It was like her favorite song.
I wonder if technically that is a mambo. Is that? I'd have to look that up.
Oh, you mean the actual beat?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Isn't our friend Tom Bergeron Dancing with the Stars? He would know, right?
Yes, I think so.
Isn't he back home in Portsmouth now? Since they gave him the boot?
Yeah, and we may have to discuss this with him if that is in fact. If anybody's going to know. I mean, 22 seasons of Dancing with the Stars.
I don't know. Anyway, it's 7:28. It's a Shark Morning Show, and it's Brain Strain time.
Yeah, I got that 40th anniversary Raiders of the Lost Ark package for you. If you solve it, sleepy New England men. The number one place that they take a nap, these New England men, is at their home. Second place that they take a nap is at work. Third place is here. Where is it?
877-45-SHARK. Good morning. What's your guess?
The car?
It is their car.
It is their car.
Yeah.
Congratulations. What's your name?
It's Barbara.
Hey, Barbara. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
What town are you calling from?
I'm actually camping. I'm from Hinsdale, New Hampshire.
Where are you camping?
At Waukeeta Campgrounds in Hampton Falls.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Are you having a good time?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I work here, too, so it's good and bad.
Oh, okay.
But mostly good.
All right, Barbara. Hang on just for 1 sec.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, in their car.
That's it. I actually did a little bit of both. I took a small nap in my car at work. The last time I took a nap at work.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a cruise night. I think I had a cruise. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try this. I had like my Nissan Rogue, put the seats down in the back. It was nice. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah. Speaking of cruises, are they coming back? I don't know.
The Sharks rocking on the river cruises?
I know. Could they be? We're going to answer that question for you within the next few days. We've got Hall & Oates coming up next. Barbara, that was camping. Man, she picked a good week, I tell you.
Absolutely.
To be on vacation in Hampton Falls.
That's it. Living the lake life, living the ocean life. Doesn't matter what you're doing, but boy, you picked a good one.
Yep. So right there on the Shark app, I don't know if you caught this article, Train, but I wrote an article about how sometimes I can be really, really dumb.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I'm giving myself the sad trombone. Hang on. Oh, Sully. All right. So yesterday morning or a couple days ago or whatever, I was driving into work. All of a sudden, I noticed a car eating up my back bumper. I'm not talking just tailgating a little. I'm talking, wow. This person driving was as close as I have ever seen anyone come up behind me.
Yep.
It was unbelievable. Lucky for me that the driver decided to pass me and get directly in front of me. And tailgate the other guy.
Okay, of course. That's the next move. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's when things went terribly wrong on my part.
Uh-oh.
I made a very bad decision. Instead of just letting the driver go on his or her merry way and tailgate another driver, I decided to get up all in this other driver's, back end myself. Not a smart move.
Uh-oh.
Because what did this terrible driver do in front of me? Brake checked me.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, so I slammed on my brakes. All the stuff went flying off of my passenger seat, all my pocketbook. I got a lot of stuff in my pocketbook. It all went on the floor on my passenger side.
Yeah. Sometimes I can find golf balls that way. Perhaps that's a different story for a different time, but it's great. I have old golf balls. Oh, wow. I thought I lost that one. That's an orange one. There's a lot that's a centrifugal force.
Okay. I don't know if I can do the rest of the story. Oh, my God. All right. Well, yes, I found a lot of stuff in my pocket.
Yeah.
Old change and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
Anyway, that wasn't the end of the story.
Uh-oh.
I was just about. So then the driver decided he was going to get off this road, and he took a very sharp left-hand turn.
Okay.
And went off his merry way. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So then I was following another car, quite safe distance and all that, and I made a turn to go head towards work, and I see blue lights coming on. I'm like, okay. Well, I was getting stopped by a police officer who saw the whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so he comes up to my door, very, very super nice, and said, "Hey, you were following that car a little bit too closely there. I see that he brake checked you."
Oh.
So saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yes, but did you see this other driver?" And, the cop was like, "Hey, I can only stop one person at a time. I'm just one person." I figure it was a road rage situation.
Uh-huh.
Those words, I thought I would never hear that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because me, road rage? Come on now.
Well, we got a little assertive there.
I guess I did. I had to tell him it was so unlike me to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've never seen you do that. Huh?
No.
It must have just been one of those things. It was.
I don't know. I really don't know what it was. I think I was just mad at myself for reacting that way. Mm-hmm. I try and be as Yoda, as Buddhist, as Zen as I can be every day of my life.
Yep.
Because everybody has their own stuff, right? So maybe that driver was in a hurry to go to the hospital. Maybe they, I don't know, just got some really bad news and they're not handling it properly. Or, I don't know, maybe.
That is a very Zen perspective.
Isn't it?
Yeah, whenever that happens, which I don't know, I go either the speed limit or I didn't realize wasn't going the speed limit. So when that happens, I just go and I just pull over and let them go by.
Yeah, I know. I really should have, but I thought, why is this person doing that? Like they were reckless. They were just being reckless on the road.
Yep. Wow. And then the brake check after.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it was totally my fault. But anyway, the moral of this story is I'm very grateful for being really lucky in this circumstance. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. The first time, the driver passed me, so that was lucky for me.
Yep.
Second time, there was no accident after the brake check.
Yeah, that could have been a bump.
And it would have been my fault.
Oh, yeah.
And 3, there was no ticket given. So
there we go.
Lucky all the way around. And next time, I'm just going to let them go.
Yep.
Be on their merry way.
Yeah. No, that's a very nice life lesson learned.
Yep. And my favorite part of this story, the golf balls.
Oh.
It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Give it up for the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard, ladies and gentlemen.
This is so cool.
It is.
I mean, this is a record thing. They finished the submarine USS California and returned it back to combat ready in record time just yesterday.
Wow.
They came in May of 2019. And, hello, we had a 1 in 6 billion years pandemic going on. And they not only stayed right on schedule, but did it with flying colors a little early. So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. The workforce at Portsmouth Naval Shipyard and the crew of California have proven what teamwork, respect, and ownership can accomplish. That's according to Project Superintendent Dave Semino. Oh,
there we go.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't some little motorboat or something. This is an advanced stealth, multi-mission, nuclear-powered submarine with deep ocean anti-submarine warfare and another word I can't even say. I mean, seriously, that thing rolls in May, and you get it done in May of 2019. You get it done in record time.
Yeah, it's really great. So cheers to you, to the shipyard. We love you guys. They listen to the Shark a lot. They get us cranked. So
absolutely.
Proud to be part of your operation over there. For train track celebrities.
Sure.
I can't find it. Anyway, never mind. A-Train track celebrities for us. It's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. And I love that you do it for me.
Well, one of my favorite things is to present you with Real Housewives new content and get your reaction as a huge shakeup here. Real Housewives of Orange County for season 16.
Yes.
Kelly Dodd.
Yes.
Bronwyn Wyndham Burke and Elizabeth Lynn Vargas. They're exiting. They're all gone.
Elizabeth Vargas?
Yeah.
I never saw her.
Well, I guess she's gone. And what's happening
I don't think she ever showed up. That's why.
Heather Dubrow, there's a blast from the past, who exited in 2017 after 5 seasons. She's back.
Okay.
Is Heather Dubrow.
All right.
And she will join Shannon Bedore. Am I saying that right? Bedore.
Yeah.
Gina Kirchenheiter and Emily Simpson.
Okay. All right. They never say their last names.
Oh, they never do.
So Bronwyn is Bronwyn.
Okay.
Whatever. Heather is fantastic. Heather is married. I'm assuming they didn't get a divorce, but she is married to a plastic surgeon.
Okay.
Who also had his own reality show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Reality show on top of reality show. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's great. I really liked her a lot. She also had a line on QVC, like she had some clothes, I think, on QVC.
Okay.
Yeah. The one that bugs me the most out of Orange County, I think, is Gina.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Is Gina still going to be on the show, though?
Yes. Yeah. She's one of the major roles here.
Okay.
Basically, this show, as I understand it, one of these days I got to watch this thing. So they will drink, and then they'll have drama and fights, and then they'll make up at lunch.
Oh, wait, Elizabeth. I know who you're talking about. Not the same one that's on The View. Elizabeth never really was accepted from the girls. She was new, and she had a situation. She had a boyfriend that she wouldn't admit to having a boyfriend, and she wouldn't admit that they really had a relationship, and that bugged the girls. And
there's a lot of stuff going on.
I'm sorry. What was your question?
It's very complex.
Yeah.
I just wonder, they seem to fight, and then they make up at lunch. Is that how it goes?
They get drunk on camera. I mean, and then they make up. Yeah.
Okay.
And they bring the drama. Like, there's nobody that can tell me that they're not coached about that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, one of my train commandments. There's nothing more fake than reality TV.
Right. The sisterhood is a lie also applies.
That's right.
That train commandment.
That's a compound commandment on that one.
Yeah. It definitely is. But the show is about, like, things that would bug us on a day-to-day basis, but they are so small that you never bring them up.
Well,
like if somebody here at work, I don't know, doesn't greet you properly or whatever.
Okay.
They would be encouraged to bring that to the surface. And find out what's going on and create like a whole storm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a nice distraction. It's entertainment. The Red Sox hit into a double play or something, and that doesn't mean anything in the world. Yeah. So it's just entertainment.
It's such a distraction. I mean, when my brain is fried from coming home from, doing 50,000 things or whatever, I put on the Real Housewives, and it just relaxes me because I'm like, at least I'm not these women. Yeah. And David watches it too because, the boobs.
I gotta see this show.
And for the game that's sweeping the nation, who are you? Guess the famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
Love that. Got One Tune June going. What is One Tune June? Well, these big stars, they, from TV, maybe from the film industry.
Yeah.
They try to enter the music industry, and wouldn't you know it, they come up with a one-hit wonder.
I love this category so much. It's my favorite one since we began.
I barely even get the clue out, and you know who it is.
I love that.
So I make it tougher and tougher. But this guy, big star, and actually had a number 5 hit back in 1987.
Okay.
With the song Respect Yourself. And it was actually kind of funny. It was from the album The Return of Bruno, and he did an entire album, and top 5 hit. His rendition, I just was researching this, his rendition of Under the Boardwalk was a top 3 hit in the United Kingdom. They loved, the Brits loved this guy's Under the Boardwalk.
I have no idea.
He was
top
first,
5, and he did...
Respect Yourself is the name
Respect
of it.
Yourself.
Yeah, it's an old Staple Singer, the old Staple Singers cover of that one.
boy.
He first came into fame as David Addison Jr., played the Detective David Addison Jr. On Moonlighting.
Oh, Bruce Willis. Oh, okay.
Oh, Bruce.
Wow.
Right in that time is when he had that hit. I don't remember it. I remember him being the pitchman for Seagram's Golden Wine Coolers. And he was playing his harmonica, and he was singing, Seagram's Golden Wine Cooler, Seagram's. And they must have said, he's got a pretty good voice. Let's make a hit with him. So,
yeah, I do remember him singing, but I don't remember that song at all.
Yeah, Respect Yourself.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Wow. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that, Train. Good one. All right. Well, today first of all, before I get to the birthdays, happy birthday to my very own David Newsom, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey, if you know David Newsom, he's kind of a big deal around these parts, especially around UNH. He's a teacher there. He's been a teacher for 30 years or something. Also at Berkeley, if he taught you how to play guitar, wish him a happy birthday today. He's a big deal. Anyway, getting on to the famous person. Speaking of singers, this guy had like one hit. He was kind of a Canadian superstar. Never really made it in America, but he's of Irish descent. And he had one hit called, and I'm going to sing a little bit of it. Ready?
Okay.
I just want to stop and tell you what I feel about you, babe. I just want to stop. No?
This might be a situation. I don't even know if I could do multiple choice for this one. I thought it was going to be Corey Hart when he said, I wear my sunglasses at night, because he was Canadian, but it's not Corey Hart.
All right, I'll give you multiple choice. Is it Corey Hart,
okay,
Bryan Adams, or Gino Vanelli?
Thanks. It's Gino Vanelli.
Hey!
I did not know any Gino Vanelli songs. Yeah.
I really like that too.
They at the Celtics games, they will play footage of a guy wearing a Gino Vanelli T-shirt when they've clinched a victory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's Gino time is what they call it there at the Garden.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah. That's their big victory celebration. That's the only reason I would know Gino Vanelli.
Oh, my gosh. I wish I knew that. I would have given it to you as a clue.
Yeah.
Anyway, if it's your birthday today, eat cake and go out for dinner like we're going to do tonight. Good. Who are you today?
Yeah, it's fun.
All right. Favorite part of today so far, Train?
Well, just hearing from Shark Nation about all the great stuff that's happened to them, coolest things happening to them at a concert. They're still flying in. I mean, we've got different front row stories, backstage stories, deep, like general admission stories.
We got a nice story from someone who went to a Pat Benatar concert, and there was another couple who bought 4 tickets. They do this when they go to concerts, and they upgrade people.
Yeah, they just look around.
Which is just unbelievable. That's so cool.
Go like back to the GAs and go, hey, check out these seats. Why don't you come sit with us?
I actually did that once with a pair of Miranda Lambert tickets.
Oh.
In Manchester.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to use them. It was just like a thing. And I just picked somebody who, made them happy. They freaked out.
Oh, yeah. It feels nice.
Yeah, it does. It does. Maybe we should do tomorrow. We should do a show about the worst things that's ever happened to you, because I've got a couple of those too. Have you?
I'll have to think on that one. Nothing's jumping out at me, but I'm sure I got one.
Remind me of my Billy Joel experience. That's coming up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
On Thursday's show, it was awful. Anyway, we've got the Workday Kickoff coming up next. 3 hours of continuous classic hits, commercial free. Fleetwood Mac kicks that off next.
The Shark wants you to hit the road this